It was a cold morning. My palm was sweaty, knees weak, arms were heavy. I knew what I had to do, but didn't know if I was ready. I turned to the petty officer beside me. He was a young man, maybe 10,000 years old. How was I to know if he was ready to assault the heavens? To hell with it, I thought. It's time. We're ready.
He was not ready. A legion of the 69th Battalion leapt from their hiding place and rushed toward their winged foe. But they were too late. Their mere stench had alerted the guard, and the forces of good were upon them.
It was hell. Wings everywhere, eyes everywhere, swords everywhere. We fought, but a mere 1/3 was not enough to overthrow our enemy.
Mere seconds after the skirmish began, it was over. The battle was concluded. But the war was just beginning.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Demon Nick coming to you live from the writer's room. We've got a boy here, Seth. He's trying to find a good idea for a joke, and I've got just the right thing.
What is toothpaste cheesecake?
So, reviewing what C.S. Lewis has established so far, we live in a world full of evil and injustice. Something about the world is wrong. On the flip side, however, it also contains creatures that know it's wrong. Creatures that have some idea of what right is or could be. So how do we account for this? There are two main views that we need to examine in order to come up with a reasonable explanation. The Christian view is the idea that a great good power created the universe, and that the universe became corrupted. The second view, called dualism, holds that the universe is the battleground of two great and equal powers, one good and one evil, and we are entangled in their struggle. Let's take a look at dualism. If it were true that two equal powers were at war in our universe, then it would be important to tell which of them is in the right and which is in the wrong. Clearly, we would want to avoid the power that stands for evil. But how can we know which power stands for it? In order for us to have an idea of what is wrong, we must have an idea of what is right. So how else can we tell which power is in the wrong, unless we have a standard to hold them to? In dualism, one power must hold closer to the standard of right than the other. But if this standard is above and beyond each of the powers, surely this is the real God. Let's think about it another way. Is it possible to be purely evil for evil's sake? What are the most evil things you can imagine? Let's take violence. Why would someone be violent? Wealth? Seeking comfort is a good thing. Revenge? Justice is good. Pure sadism? Pleasure is good. That's not to say that these things are not wicked. They are. But they're all seeking good in perverted and wicked ways. No one is ever violent even when they don't get something from it. All evil can be summed up this way. Can we imagine now a situation where someone chooses to be good even when they get nothing in return? Sure, someone might even pay great prices with no reward simply to do the right thing. Looking at Christianity, it states that Satan is a fallen angel. He was created for good and became a perverted version of that good, a part of the kingdom that believed to be better than the head of it, and rebelled due to its own vanity. But dualism isn't all wrong. Stating that two equal powers are fighting over this world is a step in the right direction, but it's more so a civil war than a war between two independent powers. A campaign of corruption carried out by Satan in the good universe that God had created. Having been cast out, he now inhabits this world, making it enemy-occupied territory for us. The story Christianity tells is one of an invasion. carried out by the world's true heir. Under the cover of night and in disguise, his goal is to raise up a resistance to fight the rebellion, destroy the strongholds of the enemy, and eventually restore his creation to what it was meant to be: unblemished, beautiful, and free.
I hope you enjoyed this installment of What is Mere Christianity by C.S. Lewis. If you'd like to learn more about St. James or the Faith We Confess ministries, head over to thefaithweconfess.com and you can learn more about us there. If you'd like to learn more about St. James, you can head over to stjames-leesburg.org and just discover a little bit more about who we are. If you're interested in tuning in live to our services, we live stream every service on Sunday morning at 10:15 a.m. You can watch that on our Facebook page or on our YouTube channel. For more of the Faith We Confess content, feel free to head over to our YouTube channel and you can hit the subscribe button while you're there. And please feel free to reach out to us if you have any thoughts or comments on things that we can do or things that we have done. We appreciate you so much, and we'll see you in the next one.